Live from Catalonia, Princess Leonor pays a military visit as head of the armed forces. A royal in uniform, a future queen on duty. Catalonia watches. But this isn't just another visit. It's history. Princess Leonor, not as a daughter, not as a student, but as Spain's head of the armed forces. The nation holds its breath. Catalonia awakens to the sound of military precision and royal honor. In the heart of northeastern Spain, beneath the sharp blue skies of Lleida, the air carries a mix of pride and tension. Princess Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, has arrived, not as a guest, but as a commander. For years, her presence in uniform has fascinated Spain. But today feels different. This is her first major military visit to Catalonia since officially assuming her role as head of the armed forces, a symbolic and deeply emotional duty. As the convoy approaches the military base, flags wave in synchronized rhythm. Soldiers stand tall, boots polished, eyes forward. Cameras flash. Reporters whisper. The air hums with respect and expectation. Princess Leonor steps out of her car, her posture upright, her uniform immaculate. The insignia of command gleams on her shoulder. The blue of her eyes reflects the discipline of her training. Every movement is precise, rehearsed, yet natural. The young royal salutes the officers, her voice calm, confident, unwavering. En pie, soldadas, she begins, her tone steady but gentle. It is the voice of leadership, wrapped in grace. Behind her stands a team of officers, advisors, and representatives of the Spanish royal household. But in this moment, all eyes are on her. This is no longer the shy teenager once seen at ceremonial events. This is the future monarch, a commander earning her nation's respect not through birthright, but through action. The Catalonian landscape tells its own story. The mountains rise with stoic calm, as if guarding this historic moment. For centuries, Catalonia has carried its own complex relationship with Spain: pride, independence, identity. Yet, today, that tension softens, replaced by quiet admiration. The people of Catalonia watch closely. Some with curiosity, some with skepticism, but as Leonor speaks to the soldiers, something subtle shifts. Her words are not political. They are personal. She thanks them for their service, acknowledges their sacrifices, and reminds them that unity is built not through command, but through understanding. Her words hang in the air, delicate yet powerful. Even the most stoic soldiers seem moved. The ceremony continues. She walks through the training grounds, greeting cadets, inspecting units, asking questions that reveal her deep interest in defense, technology, and discipline. Every exchange feels genuine, every smile, sincere. She pauses before a young soldier, barely older than herself. Their eyes meet, one serving under the flag, the other destined to lead it. In that moment, the symbolic weight of monarchy becomes tangible. Then comes the anthem. The band strikes its first note. The national colors unfurl across the parade ground. The audience rises, hands on hearts. Leonor stands still, her expression solemn. To her right, the officers salute. To her left, the cameras capture a moment that will travel across the world. Spain's young princess, standing in silence, carrying centuries of royal legacy on her shoulders. Her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia, watch the broadcast from Madrid. For them, this is more than a royal duty, it is the passing of a torch. Felipe himself once walked this same path decades ago. Now, it is Leonor's turn. And she does not falter. Later, in a private meeting with senior officers, Leonor listens more than she speaks. She asks about Catalonia's defense logistics, training, modernization, and the welfare of military families. Her approach is measured, curious, and deeply human. One general, visibly impressed, later remarks, she has her father's discipline, and her mother's empathy. As the sun climbs high over the barracks, the visit continues into its most emotional phase, Leonor's meeting with the families of the soldiers. Mothers, fathers, and children line up, waiting to greet the princess. She bends down to speak with a young girl wearing a small crown made of paper. The child giggles. Leonor laughs softly, her royal composure melting into warmth. Cameras capture it, a single image that tells 1,000 stories. In that laugh, Spain sees both its future queen and the human heart behind the crown. As the day unfolds, Leonor attends a tactical demonstration. Armored vehicles maneuver across the terrain, drones hover above, and training units perform synchronized drills. The princess watches intently, nodding with approval. She is not there for spectacle, she is learning, absorbing the reality of command. An aide quietly explains that this training reflects Spain's commitment to peacekeeping and European defense cooperation. Leonor listens, her gaze sharp, her mind engaged. She takes notes, small gestures that reveal her dedication to her role. When asked by a journalist what this visit means to her, Leonor replies simply, "It is not about beauty or rank. It is about responsibility, the responsibility to serve, to protect, and to unite." Her words trend within hours. Across Spain, headlines flood the internet. Leonor leads with grace in Catalonia. Future queen commands with heart. Catalonia welcomes the royal heir. But not all reactions are uniform. Some political commentators note the symbolism of her visit, a future monarch embracing a region long known for its independent spirit. Yet even critics admit, Leonor's presence feels different. There is no arrogance, no distance. Only purpose. As the afternoon fades into golden light, she attends a private luncheon with regional military leaders. Discussions turn toward modernization, training ethics, and future cooperation. Leonor listens attentively, occasionally interjecting with thoughtful remarks. Her diplomatic instincts are evident, a blend of her father's statesmanship and her mother's tact. After lunch, she walks the perimeter of the base, stopping once more to greet soldiers at ease. Many take the opportunity to express gratitude. One young officer says, "We are proud to serve under your command." She smiles, replying, "The pride is mine. Spain stands strong because of you." By sunset, the formal program concludes. Yet the emotional resonance lingers. The camera follows Leonor as she boards her convoy. She turns one last time, salutes the troops, and whispers softly, "Hasta pronto." Until next time. Back in Madrid, news channels broadcast every second of her visit. Analysts praise her composure. Former officers commend her leadership potential. Royal observers call it a turning point, the moment Spain truly saw its future queen step into command. But beyond the media noise, the symbolism runs deeper. For many Spaniards, this was more than a royal event. It was a quiet reassurance,